If you're on a date and they're looking at another woman, look at cars. Because a man can be cute and broke and he knows you ain't going nowhere. But looking at cars is totally different. Oh my God, look, there's a Bentley. I wonder who's driving that. That way he sees you're not looking at looks, you're looking at money. I mean, yeah. Don't look at other men, look at cars. That'll get them.
When I first started dating the guy that I married, I said, look, I was very blunt because I was like, I have nothing to lose. Like, I've been single for a while. I don't have nothing to lose. I'm just going to put it all on the table. I'm like, look, I don't have sex with people until I'm in a relationship. Okay? That means we got to date. You got to take me out. I got to be your girlfriend. Okay? So he said, okay, I can deal with that. And he really wanted it. Okay? So he waited for it. He said, okay, we can be a couple. So I said, okay. After 3 months, I'm like, look, I can't be involved with somebody. I can't be in a relationship with especially a guy who is, very financially stable and, has lots of money to spare. You have a nice car. You have a nice place. You make a lot of money. I can't be with somebody who's going to make me go out there and work a 9 to 5 up under some other man all day when he can afford to take care of me. I can't do it. It just doesn't feel right. Because every place that I work, there's always some guy that's coming after me. Y'all heard the work husband. Okay, they're real. So I told him about that. I said, everywhere I work, there's always some guy that's always, interested in me, and they want to wine and dine me, take me out to lunch, take me on weekend trips. Everywhere I work, they want to do this. So that's why I'm not comfortable working and dating at the same time. If I'm going to work, I can't date because there's so many, guys at the places that I work who are very interested in me. Okay. And, they take things personally, especially from women. This is before sexual harassment was real big, especially for women. If you say no, if you decline them all the time to go out to lunch and, do things with them, they'll take it personally, and you won't get the same treatment. You won't get this, you won't get that. And if they're not corporate owned, there's no policy in place, to stop the sexual harassment. And if you're young, you can't afford to go hire a lawyer. So it's like, look, I can't date and work at the same time. You need to handle this. So he did. He's like, you're right. I know a lot of my friends who own businesses and are in that business, and they're very, ruthless. I know exactly what you mean. So no, you don't have to work anymore. I can afford to take care of you. So that's how it goes. But if you don't have a man that can afford to take care of you, and he says, well, I don't care, you just gonna have to deal with it, and if you love me, if you're any type of woman, you won't deal with that, and you won't put up with it, and blah 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 blah, then you say, okay, whatever, but then you go get a work husband for real, because obviously you don't have a choice, and you get him to buy you stuff, to buy you lunch, to take you shopping. Okay, there's guys out there who you work for who make a lot more money than your man, and they will buy you things. Okay, yes, I tell women to cheat if this is your circumstance. If you're not cheating, you should be. Okay, if you living like this, paying half the rent in this with a Dusty who probably cheating on you too, you should be allowed to cheat and level up. Okay. A lot of people are afraid, of women that are going to start seriously cheating like men have with no guilt. And I'm going to tell y'all, if you living like this, you should be cheating. I'm sorry. Sprinkle, sprinkle. For those that don't know, I'm married to a man that's 25 years older than me. He is retired. He already has money. I'm already rich. We're already paid. Anybody who doesn't like my message is probably, not able to provide for a woman, and that's quite all right. I mean, one day you'll make it if you try. But I always stand by my message no matter what. Go for providers, ladies. Go for men that can add to you instead of take from you.
please, because if you don't, you'll regret it. And they might be in someone's TikTok or YouTube angry and spewing out anger at the world because they are, unable to provide for you. You don't want men like that. They're very feminine. Okay? So what you do want is a provider man that actually has, more integrity and things to do with their lives. Sprinkle, sprinkle. I mean, any men who don't like, and appreciate you and want to talk down to you and humble you and bring you down to a certain level, they're literally gay in their mind. They only want a woman for their physical needs because they haven't switched teams yet. All right, so just think of it like that. What type of man doesn't chase a woman? A gay man. No offense, gay man. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Because y'all here too getting this tea and this information. But I know y'all are out there chasing women. So men that don't chase women are gay mentally. Even if they still physically are attracted to women, if you don't like women, if you don't chase women, if you don't find value in women, if you don't do none of that with women, you gay. Period. And that's why some of y'all get turned out real quick. We're understanding that now. And we're not entertaining it anymore. Stop being nice. You get no respect as a nice woman. Stop caring. Don't give more than you receive. And stop being clingy. That's the 3 things that I would give you. Are you a good woman? Remember, after you start incorporating those 3 things, you will no longer be considered a good woman. Just saying. You stand up for yourself. You ask for equal. Whatever you put in, you get back. You're no longer going to be considered a nice woman. So that's all I'm saying. This is sad. Y'all daughters going to be hoes, if not already. Well, it's better than giving it away for free and being hurt and left with a baby that they can't afford by Dusty. I promise you, I'd rather have a hoe than a pygmy. I promise you. Because I know they paid, they smart, and they know how to get what they need to get. Okay? Who you want to brag on your child? Oh, she married a Dusty, got 5 kids, living on Section 8 or she paid. She married this gold digger dude. Oh yeah, they got a nice house here and here. Oh yeah, she drives a beautiful car. Yeah, she's a hoe. Okay, so I hope you're right. Never tell a man you cheated, even if you did. Just always deny it. Always say, oh, we just went to dinner. Or never got to that. They will always believe that before they believe you cheated. So never tell them. Never, never, never. What if your man tries to test you? Then he's insecure. You know what I'm saying? And a woman will be able to tell if a man is trying to test her because she's way smarter and has intuition. So they already know. They can tell the inflections in his voice are different when he's trying to test you or ask the question, or when something is set up and it's too good to be true. Women know this. They're like, this is a test. Like, I would know it. I would know it for sure. You know what I'm saying? How to test a man. Ask him for something. Say you get ready to move out of town. If you can't get a certain amount of money, then you'll have to leave and move out of state. If he really, really likes you, he don't want you to move. He gonna give you what you need to stay. It's like make up a false story. Right. That's real loyalty. Okay. So that's real loyalty when they reach that bank account and they put all that money on you. That's real. Stop suffering. You ain't losing him. He losing you, man. Shut up. Y'all are so conditioned. Y'all are so conditioned to take the victim mentality. Y'all are so conditioned to say, oh, I'm doing, shut up. You're freeing yourself for a better one. He's losing you. You getting ready to go get something better. What are you talking about, man? No wonder these guys treat women so terrible. Look what y'all sound like. How do I feel like I have a high self-esteem? How do I feel like, what do I do to put the spark back in the relationship? I feel like I'm losing him. Y'all sound like a bunch of sufferers. Shut up. I feel like he losing me. I fit to go get some better. Okay. The spark is out of the relationship. Must be ready to find a better one or another one. Oh, somebody wants to do this and that. Should I do it? I do it because I want to. That's what I want to do. I don't need permission. I'm main character. If you don't have no main character energy, then you sitting there suffering, playing the side role of somebody in the character in the background, man. Main character energy. Stop suffering. Stop choosing to suffer. Change your words, change your life. Okay? Shut up and stop suffering. All of those women, not just you.
All of the women who choose to say certain things and wonder why their life is the way it is. Oh, I guess I'm slipping away from him. I guess I'm about to slip into something better. You know, ooh, he ain't paying attention to me no more. Guess what? That means somebody else will. Never choose to suffer unless that's what you really want to feel. Oh my gosh, I, what if he watches this? Or oh my gosh, what if he has a female friend? What if you got a man friend? What if you watch something else? What if you see somebody in real life? Okay. What if? Why isn't he worried about you? Why are you always worried about him? Why are you holding on for dear life and he don't even know something wrong? Shut up. Stop being the victim. Stop suffering and go live your life. If you act surprised when a man cheats, you're stupid. He'll be like, with who? Then let him keep telling him, okay, don't get mad. Because if you get mad, they're going to be like, if you don't get super mad, they think you're cheating too. And this makes them even more angry. So this is what you do. So if they say, I cheated, be like, oh, with who? Where'd you meet them? Well, guess you gotta go get all the stuff done. I'm not gonna be sleeping with you for a while, and sorry you had to cheat. But I'm late. I gotta go. So what we gonna do? You staying? You going with her? What's the deal? I got stuff to do. Are you gonna leave me? I don't know how to think about that. Always leave it as I have to think about it. That way they'll be on their best behavior, trying to buy you stuff, be nice to you, give you money if you're in the think about it stage. And if you're not overreacting, they get scared. Then they start calling you all the time. You okay? They think you're gonna go cheat. So you're gonna get twice the attention, gifts, and more. And you can cheat if you want to, because what are they gonna do? Just don't let them find out. What are some feminine responses to what you're doing? I'm just looking online at some cute dresses, but they're kind of expensive. ... Oh, I'm just looking for the diamond earring I lost. Can't find it. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad. ... What are you doing? Oh my gosh, when you called, you scared me and I dropped my favorite bottle of perfume that was so expensive. I'm trying to clean it up. Oh my gosh, that was my favorite bottle. That's what I'm doing. What are you doing? ... Oh, I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to help my aunt pay her bills this month because she's like sick and trying to figure it all out. ... What are you doing? Oh, nothing. How are you? Just found out that I need new tires. Oh my gosh. ... That's what you're doing, man. You get money.